Hello everyone. How's everybody doing? How's the world going today? Let's wait for a little while here. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna go next week to Lane Visa. Doot, 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 doot. I never done it before, but what's going on? What's going on? I don't think anything's going on today. Well, you never know. What's going on? Well, had the over on the El Salvador game. People are saying, why are you going over? That game going to go under. So I went under. That wasn't the big one. I went tie game with Guatemala and Panama, and I nailed that one. I couldn't believe I nailed that one. So I went 2 for 2 today. I don't have many games for tonight. Only one I could find that I liked it was France. They beat Iceland by 3 goals. 2.5, fuck. The point spread. So I picked France. I was thinking about England, but I wasn't sure, so I said, I'll go with France. I know France scores a lot of goals, that's why I went with them. And I picked some African country game. I forgot what team that was. Tanzania? To win by half a goal. Liverpool or Manchester? I like Liverpool. I never was a Manchester United, even when they were really good. Time to turn off the phone. I'm just coming really quickly on a live. I'm gonna go out for a while in a bit. I'm just seeing what everybody's doing out there. I'm just seeing where all the football fans. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win tonight? Or how much is France gonna beat Iceland by? That's the question. I'm getting into this football stuff. I'm usually a hockey fan in Canada, but I'm turning into the football. Messi or Ronaldo? I take Messi like the Gretzky of hockey. He's the playmaker, and Ronaldo would be like Ovechkin, the goal scorer. Depends what kind of player you want, huh? So I'd go with Messi. He'll make the rest of your team better. Ronaldo, if you want pure goal scorer, get him. Ronaldo is still good, even though he should be almost the end of his career. Crosby, when he was in his prime, he's not in his prime anymore. Hello, Abby. How you doing today? How's work? How was work today? Talking to a few of my friends, they got laid off at Suncor. I think like six people they got laid off today, and there was like 2 or 3 yesterday. Well, it's gonna be a long winter for some of those guys, and the oil field won't get busy till spring. Where I do my live, I'm doing my live in Vietnam, in Da Nang City. I just can't sleep. I don't. No more work. Are you done work too? I know a lot of my friends got laid off. Where I'm from Canada, but I'm here in Vietnam. I can't afford to live in Canada, so I only can afford to live in Asia. If that makes sense. What do I do? I'm semi-retired, my friend. I got a pension from work, huh? I retired at 50. I trade stocks. What else I do? I guess you know I do sports betting. I do it. I do every kind of side hustle. I work hard to make money. I've been holding Bitcoin for a long time. So I'm not rich enough to live in Canada, but I'm rich enough to live in Asia. Oh, you got the day off. Nice to have day off, baby. Enjoy your days off. Winter's coming soon. It's gonna get cold in Canada soon. What doing in live? I'm just here to chat, buddy. I'm not even here. I don't even have a niche. No niche or anything. I just wing it. Oh yeah, you can make all kinds of side hustles as long as you have one steady income. You can do okay. I live in. Where is that? Okay. I never heard of the place. What else is going on? A town in the UK. Okay, UK. Who's England playing today? I know they're playing, or tonight, I guess. Vietnam time. Oh yeah, that's the closest thing you're gonna see a beach in Canada is the lake, and they even charge you for that. I bet, huh? That's. I was talking a lot of people and friends of mine are getting laid off that time of year. I guess if you're not working by November, you're not gonna be working till about springtime. That's why I'm glad I don't live in Canada full time. I only spend like 3-4 months the most in Canada now. It's like survival in Canada now. Everybody's just surviving to get by. Soon there'll be no middle class. I used to be middle class there. I was middle class for a long time. I, I got from bumped down from middle class to almost poor. That's how bad it's getting in the Western countries. Hopefully it gets better for a lot of people. Everybody needs a job or some kind of way to make money. I was watching a video about AI, how it's gonna disrupt the world by eliminating a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs are gonna be gone in the next 5 years. Especially if you're in like high tech and all that stuff. AI is gonna take your job away. The only thing you can do is get a job that's where it's needed by AI. You gotta be on the AI boat. You know, That wedding going to put them in debt for a long time. What is the wedding cost now? $30,000, $50,000, maybe 20,000. It depends how big of a wedding. Oh, hopefully it's not one of those ones where they get divorced within 7 years. A lot of those in Canada. A lot of people get married and it doesn't last. She's too young at 23 to get married. 23 is young. Way too young. She hasn't even lived life yet. And to settle down with one person. That's just my opinion. My opinion, you shouldn't get married till at least 30. So you have idea what you're gonna do. Yeah, marriage is overrated. I think it's way overrated. People get married too young, then by the time they're, I don't know, late 20s, early 30s, they don't even love each other anymore. They're just going with the flow, with the motions. That's the sad part of it. And then again, you can have a lot of friends of mine, like in the oil field, going through their second, third divorce. I haven't seen Adam for a while, actually. I haven't seen him about, I don't know, a couple weeks. It's probably been about 2 weeks since I've seen Adam on here. He's probably working hard too, doing the grind, grinding it out every day. He's a hard-working guy, Adam. Too hard. I think he's still in his 30s, so he can afford to work hard for at least another 10 years. Alright. Looks like it's gonna be here. Well, I found a Canadian bar here in Danang City. There's like a lot of Canadians go there. Canadian owner. Yeah, Adam's a good guy. I went to this Canadian bar called Skagley's or something like that. It's a guy that moved to Vietnam. He's married here. He's from the East Coast. I think he's New Brunswick or Labrador, one of the two places. Has a sports bar here and restaurant. Oh, wants to leave, start changing colors. That's my sign to leave. I don't like when leaves change colors and fall, and then snow's coming very quickly. Then people start getting depressed. That's the thing about winter. Even when you come back to Canada a little bit too early, it gets depressed. Seeing snow and cold. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle Canada when I go back in the spring. I'm so used to it here now. It's going to be tough. Tough. Go back. But I'll try to go back at least 3 months. Maybe 3 to 4 months the most. No more than 4 months. Well, there's a bit of Canadians here, actually. I didn't realize that. I want to eat some, I want to have a Canadian breakfast there today. Been a while since I had bacon and eggs and toast. Oh, the weather is awesome here, but I think we're gonna have a storm coming this week sometime. Weather is awesome. Western weather is awesome here. It's a lovely day. What did I do today? Oh yeah, I won about what did I win? I won $75 on my sports betting today. I only betted like $20 in total. $20 and I got $70 back. Not too bad. I had a tie. That would make my win so big. I think it was Pamela and Guatemala tied today in football. When they have thunderstorms, it's really good storms. You can hear the thunder. Hey James, how you doing, James? And when it rains, it rains. Not like in Canada, when you think it rains, not even close to here. It pours. I got another rain jacket today. Actually, I didn't even buy it. That was given to me. Man, you doing all right today? Yeah, I'm doing okay, buddy. Just chilling today. It's an easy day today. A nice, relaxed day. Last couple of days, actually. For some reason, the higher I moved up, I started to sleep better. When I was living on the first floor, I'd be waking up like 4:30, 4 a.m. I moved to the 7th floor. Now I'm waking up like 5:30, 6 a.m. like normal time. I'm feeling better now like that. I used to hate that waking up so early. I started going back to the gym and everything. I've been about a month since I started, almost a month going to the gym. Not quite a month, but getting close there. And this month and October, I gotta go do a visa run. I'll probably go to Laos for a day, and I'll come back. Do a border visa run. We got 4 on and 3 likes. Not too bad, everyone. We even got 8 people on right now. See, I think I still have some. See, I got some Vietnamese money. I'm not sure how much I had there. I had 5, 6, well, $7. They don't have coins here for like small change. It's all bills. Like this here, probably worth nothing in Canada, but it's like pennies to here for them. Something like that. I don't even think you can even worth a penny in Canada, because this is 20,000 and that's 1,000. 20,000 is like 50 cents to Canadian dollar. No, 20,000 $1. This is $1 Canadian. So the 10,000 would be like 50 cents. Awesome, buddy. What's going on in the States? How's everything going there? I know in Canada it's just all fucked up. Canada is all messed up now. Hopefully the States is a little bit better. My country just got all messed up. Got taken over by all the immigrants, and they didn't even fire a shot. That's kind of messed up. So we got almost 20 minutes here, and we still got 2 people on here. 2 people. We'll stick around for a couple more minutes. Then I think I'm gonna go out for a while. We'll enjoy the weather. I was telling people if they thought Trudeau was bad, I said this guy was gonna be worse than Trudeau. This guy was gonna really mess up the country. Trudeau was just an idiot. This guy's a totally fuck up. Hey Mo, what you doing, buddy? How's everything going, buddy? Last week, college football, I was only able to bet on one game. I nailed Mississippi State over Arizona. I woke up too late. But I've been watching some football here, like NFL football. We watched the Buffalo game. What else is going on? But mostly it's just for Americans. It's soccer here is a big thing, but they call it football. If you call it soccer, they get offended. So I gotta call it football. You got a lot of UK people and Aussie people, and they love calling it football. I'm not gonna argue with them. It's their game. I've been to the US. I've been to San Francisco. I've been to Washington State, Montana. I lived in Alberta, so I was mostly the western states. Green Bay, I think, is going to have a really good team this year. Just by looking at them. Oh my God. Even Minnesota is going to have a good team. I kind of like Washington Commanders. They're kind of molded into a really great team, but my team's going to be shitty. My Seattle Seahawks. They're probably on the rebuild now. There's going to be some painful years ahead. Hey, Tommy. What's up, Tommy? Haven't seen you in a long time. What's going on in Canada? You must have a lot of good Canadian news. A lot of shit going on in Canada. I see people complain the East Indians taking all their jobs away. Or all the immigrants taking student jobs. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better in Canada. It's not going to be good for a while. Edmonton. Oh my God. I was in Edmonton. When I was back in Edmonton, I didn't enjoy it. Edmonton looks brutal now. Yeah, right. It's not minus 27 Edmonton yet. Maybe plus 27. Here is about 32 degrees. 32 degrees, humid. When you try to go out during the day, it just burns your skin. So you gotta go in the morning and evenings. If you try to go for a long walk during the heat, it's gonna be painful on your skin. That's why I can't wait till rainy season here. Not as hot. Extreme hot here. At 32 feels like 39. Feels lots of East Indian here now. That's what I was hearing. A lot of people are kind of getting annoyed that their teenagers can't get jobs. Because you got someone's 55-year-old uncle working at Tim Hortons. I don't think so. But they should get one. I don't think they got anything like that. But they definitely need something like that. I know there's a lot of illegals staying in Canada. There shouldn't be loud protests. You shouldn't even have rights to protest. If you do that in another country, you have no rights. Why should they have same rights as like Canadians and Americans in the West? You do that over there, they start telling you mind your own business. $3,000 a month. Yeah, I see that coming. It's gonna be like everywhere going to turn like Vancouver. You're going to get those. Used to be $1,500 rent, and now that's going to be $3,000, $4,000. What I told people, you get what you vote for. But they keep voting the same damn liberals in. I couldn't believe how stupid Canadians were in this last election. And they're never going to learn. They'll vote liberals in again. So no point in saying anything. Edmonton was actually one of the cheaper cities in Canada. Now it's going to probably be one of the more expensive ones. I know a lot of my friends are starting to get laid off in the oil field. I only went to work for like 16 weeks. I couldn't put it up with Canada anymore. I had to get out fast. I worked, I think I was there February to end of July. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, you can see it even in the oil fields. Not many Canadians left. Big C. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's going to get any better. It's just going to get worse from now. It's going to be just downhill. Like in Canada. And Alberta used to have a lot of work. It's just going to get worse now, especially with AI coming in now. A lot of these jobs ain't going to exist anymore. If you got office jobs and all that shit, you're going to be unemployed unless you work for yourself and use AI to your advantage. Next big thing is going to be people selling themselves to do work. Who can do it the cheapest? I'm kind of glad I retired early. They did last election and no one wanted to vote. They all talk. When it comes time to vote, they all vote liberal. That's like how many elections in a row they did that. I'm back in Vietnam. I like it. I like it here in Vietnam. I'm from Canada too. I just chose to leave the country. I didn't chose because I couldn't afford to live in Canada. I just chose I couldn't have a good life in Canada. There was a difference. Having a good life or just surviving. Like when you're just surviving, it's not a good thing. And a lot of people are just doing that. A lot of my friends make good money. They're just surviving. Oh yeah, Canada's expensive. It's been expensive for a long time. It's just getting like crazy expensive. Everything costs money. Yeah. Money. You can go out for a couple hours. You're ready to spend $100. Every time you leave the house, you're going to spend at least $100. Yeah, it's like that. If you go to Vancouver, it's even worse, or Toronto. Northern Manitoba. My family came from Manitoba, actually. All my ancestors, they came from Duck Lake. Yeah, Canada's, I don't know. This was the very first time when last couple years in Canada, I always made over $100,000 a year, huh? But I still felt poor. I don't know if that sounds right. Making 100K, over 100K, you still feel poor. Yeah, I believe that. Prices of restaurants are just crazy, and they give you less. They charge more now, and they give you less. That's how stupid our country became. Oh no, no! If you start putting the tax and tip in there, holy shit, that's probably a $25 salad. And everybody expects a tip, and they don't even deserve a tip. They don't even do anything. Especially in Fort McMurray. Oh my God, that place just gouges people. They just take and take and take. Even though you make good money, everybody gets a part of your money. You get tax on tax by the liberals. You get tax and tax from Alberta. All my union dues, all my everything just adds up. Then tax on food, tax on groceries. I just that's why I don't even want to work full time anymore. I just keep paying taxes and taxes. You feel like a slave. Yeah. It's not a way to live a life, huh? You live in just to be a work slave. And you can't even enjoy your life. I know guys gotta work, well, I don't know, 60, 70 hours a week just to break even. They need to make at least 10, 12 grand a month. And that's a lot of work. Sylvan Lake, but oh, awesome. How's your channel doing, Tommy? Your channel doing great? You still get the crazy ladies on your channel? Oh, no, we're supposed to get not a big storm sometime this week, a typhoon or a tropical storm. We got missed last time. Northern Vietnam got hit. Central Vietnam just barely missed us. Oh, Elijah immigration. I bet you had a lot of views on that. That would be a great channel to like a live to have immigration. That's probably a good niche to have in for a channel. Talking about immigration every day, you'll just get people going. You'll probably do 1,000 hours on one live. I'm back now. My phone was being your phone being laggy, Abby. It just takes one person to get the channel going crazy. You have one like the crazy queen you have on your channel. She'll bring you in 1,000 hours just alone. Yeah, well, everybody was in here today. Only one that I didn't see today was Adam. Another Tommy's from Edmonton, Abby's from Edmonton. Get my American friends on here, my Aussie friends. I was starting to have a lot of Vietnamese. I would have a lot of them come on here, but I, even though they didn't understand English, one day I had like 50 of them on my channel. I was talking white. They probably didn't understand a word I said. It was funny actually. But they probably brought my hours up that day. I try to do one live a day now. Because I didn't do nothing for almost 6 months. 6 months I took a break. I was grinding away doing the rat race in Alberta. Went back to work for about 4 months. Even at work, the immigration thing is a big issue. Oh, Tommy has a great channel, Abby. You should stop and by on there once, especially when he has the Queen on there. You'll get some good laughs on his channel. You get a lot of views on his channel, especially some of those ladies. And if you start talking about immigration, I bet that thing just goes on and on. You probably have like a 5-hour live. I don't know when I'm going to go back to Canada. I might go back in the middle of March or April. I'm not going back when there's snow. Yeah. Avi, you better go. You better stop in his channel one day. Oh yeah, Tom, he has a good channel. You'll probably enjoy his channel. I'm just trying to get some of my subs back I lost. I gained about, this month I gained about 60, 70 subs. But I lost almost a couple hundred when I didn't do nothing for about 6 months. But I'm slowly getting people back, or new subs. It's not the new subs, I need watch time hours. Watch time hours are hard. And I'm too lazy to edit videos and stuff like that. I don't have the time for that. Maybe I should hire someone to edit videos for me. Oh yeah, Vietnam is the place to be. The thing with Vietnam, there's all different weather temperatures, huh? If you don't like the hot, you can go to northern Vietnam, like Hanoi. They even get snow sometimes there, like in the winter months. You can get down to like -5, -2. If you don't like the cold, you can go to Saigon, Ho Chi Minh. It gets really hot and barely rains there. If you like a mixture of rain and hot, Da Nang is your place. You got so many different options. And if you don't like Vietnam, you can just go over to Malaysia or Cambodia or Laos or even China. You can get a visa. If you don't mind traveling a little bit longer, go to Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand, where else? Philippines. You can go to that place and go gamble at Macau Island. You got it all. And everything's just short distance. I think the farthest flight you're gonna pay maybe is less than $200, and everything else is about $50 to $100. So you can travel all over Asia. If you love traveling. I'm more like a slow traveler. I go 1 or 2 places and make it my home. Where's everybody today? We got 3 people. Not bad. This is the longest live I did in a long time, 40 minutes. Usually I'm on the go after 10, 15 minutes. I bought about $1,000 worth of Bitcoin this week. Stack into my Bitcoin pile. That's my other retirement plan. You got 3 people on, 3 likes. Okay, I'll try I'll run this for 5 more minutes. Getting ready. You just gotta make yourself a plan. Here in Danone, there's a lot of tourists. You get them everywhere. A lot of Koreans, a lot of Chinese, Europeans. You're starting to get some of the East Indians here now. What else do you have? You know, I have a lot of black people here, tell you the truth. There is some black people, but not a lot. You get a little bit of everything. But it's mostly Koreans and Chinese and Vietnamese. But you do have a lot of white people here. There's a lot of people that come teach here, huh? A lot of people own restaurants, businesses. Off of White Ave. That's actually not too bad of area. I like the university area. If I was going to live somewhere in Edmonton. That probably would be the nicest place for me. Like downtown area, oh, no point. Lost cause now. Too many homeless people. And it's just getting worse and worse every time I go back. We got 2 people on and 3 likes. Well, everyone, I'm going to take off here. I hope you guys have a good day and a good night. Have a good sleep, everyone. I got to go out for a little while here. And thanks for the likes and watch time, and I'll see you on the next one.